Yes, that song right there, countless times. I know you sing it over and over and over, whether you're going through a breakup, you're feeling something. You heard it here right here on 93.9 WKYS. Name of that artist is Marzz, and that dynamic artist is in the studio with me right now. Marzz, welcome to DC.
What's up?
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. First, I want to say thank you for being here. You are the first artist that we have had since this pandemic.
Hey,
so we're gonna give you a big round of applause. Thank you for being here live in studio. I love vibing with people, and man, I've just missed this live interview interaction. So I haven't done an interview in forever. So I'm gonna see if I can still do this thing like I know how to do it.
Yeah.
But pandemic wise, now that we're moving past it, like how is this space? How is that pandemic space for you and just moving forward?
Man, it was a lot. I feel like it was definitely needed for me. It was good for me to like be, tune in with myself and really start loving on myself and put myself first. Really took accountability for really being selfish with myself for a little bit. So it was good. And then transitioning to actually coming back out and seeing people, it also felt good. I feel like I'm an introvert, extrovert. I don't like being around people too much. But then again, it's like I'm glad to see faces and actually people moving around, not looking like zombies no more. So it's dope to be back out. And I'm glad. I'm grateful to be back outside.
I know, that's right. Well, listen, we glad to have you. We glad to have you here. Your first time in the DMV. So for those that may be new to you and your artistry, you are from Louisville, Kentucky.
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right. So, it's so interesting, right? Because I interviewed this artist by the name of Bryson Tiller, who is also from Kentucky.
Yep.
And it's weird. I don't know what it is, but Timberland knows something about Kentucky.
You know the juice, man.
Yeah, what's special in Kentucky that we don't know about? Because Timberland, that was the first producer that Bryson hooked up with. Yeah. So how did you hook up with Timberland? And what's going on in Kentucky that we need to know about?
I don't know. I feel like Timberland just, he know the juice is there. I feel like not to be on no cocky stuff, but I feel like Louisville got its own sound. You know what I'm saying? We literally got our own little vibe going on. It was just dope, you feel me? And how I got in, you feel me? It was such a crazy day. I literally posted a freestyle, and I usually don't post freestyles on Instagram like that. And, I posted this one freestyle. I did a freestyle with Janae Echo freestyle on YouTube beat. Posted it. You feel me? Usually get about 300 views. I'm like, it's whatever. One day, my phone started buzzing off the chain. I was like, bro, what's going on with my phone? I looked, I seen Timberland reposted me. I was like, bro, what the hell? Is this really, happening right now? I was like, I can't believe it. So I went into investigation mode. I was like, hold on, this really can't be him. Let me see. I went in and finally seen that it was actually him. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. I started crying. I was like, bro, I cannot believe this is really Timberland. He literally worked with Aaliyah, Missy Elliott, legends, you know what I'm saying?
Jay-Z.
People that I looked up to, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this is crazy. Feel me? And he DM'd me. He was like, yo, your pen game's crazy. I was like, what? Coming from you, I was just telling him, yo, I'm so, this is crazy right now. You feel me? He literally hit me and was just like, yo, you want to work? I was like, let's go. I'm all for it. He's like, shit, let's get in the studio. You feel me? He flew me out 3 days later, and we got in the studio, and just the vibe in the studio was crazy. You feel me? Me being me, I'm trying to be professional, you know what I'm saying, and just be, not overwhelming, doing too much. You feel me? I went in, and I was like, it's nice to meet you. I tried, He was like, nah, man, bring it in. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, oh, he's just so down to earth. It's so dope, man. I was like, any beat that he was playing, we was just vibing out. He was like, yeah, you messed up. I was like, yeah, that's hard. I went inside the studio, and he was like, bro, this is crazy. I was like, he's like, you cry? I'm like, bro, this is crazy. I'm in the studio with Timberland. I was just amazed. You feel me? It was so dope. I loved it.
So where were you in your point in time in life? Because Bryson was still working at Papa John's the first time he went in the studio with Timbo. So
I literally just had graduated high school, I believe, a week before that, literally. And I was in my dad's room, in my dad's house, in my room, and the same thing I usually do. After track practice, we still had 2 meets left. After track practice, I come home, put on YouTube beat, and start, going and do my freestyle. And that's what I did every day. I went home, did a freestyle, and it was like, boom. I was like, what the hell? This is crazy.
This is the moment. That's crazy. Talking to Marzz right here on 93.9 WKYS. So speaking of your parents, you are a PK,
Yes, sir.
preacher's kid.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. So how was it, growing up with your parents and then, just going from, I guess you say godly music to secular music?
Yeah, it was a little bit of a roller coaster for me. It was a lot of, I feel like, judgment-wise in the church area. I feel like, and me kind of doing, my mom always wanted me to do gospel, and it was like, I love my gospel, but it's not where my heart is at. My heart is truly in, like, the of love, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like love can be shown in many different ways. It just doesn't have to be specifically on one certain thing, you know what I'm saying? Literally, love can be shown in many different ways. And, just being in that, I feel like the church atmosphere was just really toxic for me. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that?
Because I really couldn't feel like I couldn't be myself. You know what I'm saying? And I was never the type to like want to go vent and talk to anybody because of all the judgment that was going on. But you know what I mean? Like, it was too much controversy of me feeling like I'm not doing something right, or me not feeling good enough to do what I feel is that I want to do, that I'm confident in myself to do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I can get a little deep on that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to go there.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's go there.
Yeah.
All right, so being that, the church is supposed to be the place that lack of judgment, right? You feeling that you felt so much judgment and you couldn't being yourself there, right? Where does that put your thoughts on spirituality and religion?
I feel like, honestly, I don't believe in religion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like to a point where what I've learned, I believe that Christianity is like, it is kind of religious, but with me, with my spirituality, I believe there's a higher power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that it's just one specific thing or person that is a God. Energy literally can be transferred. It can be created. You know what I'm saying? I feel like out of this shell, it really matters where your soul goes. You know what I'm saying? And where you pursue it at. And if you just follow your heart, honestly, literally the sky is literally the limit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like anything you literally want to put into your body, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? It's free will, honestly. So that's how I feel about it.
Talking to Marzz right here on 93.9 WKYS, talking God, religion, and you are of God numbers, born 12/12.
Literally.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right? Yeah.
That's crazy. And I heard you were born at 12/11?
Yep, 12/11 a.m. Crazy, right?
How much closer?
Bro, I've been like digging into like this whole astrology thing and really just, getting into that whole, thing, I guess. And I don't know, I just feel like a cool fact is like there's this thing I seen on TikTok where I can calculate my numbers and stuff. And it came out to be, my numbers came out to be 999. So I'm like, I don't know if that means something or what, but this, like, life is literally like, I've manifested everything. You know what I'm saying? And just really walking in it, I feel I'm just going with my intuition in my heart. Like, my soul literally feels like it's been here before. So I'm literally just trusting my gut and just like going with it. Honestly.
Ooh, that's
literally
deep. So how did we come up with the name Marzz?
Yeah. All right, so funny story. I used to call myself Poppy Marzz in high school. Listen, I don't know why. Like, I don't know. Like, just one
That's
day.
actually a swaggy name.
But look though, the way that I spell it was PVPIIMARSS.
Oh.
It was so different and weird. I don't know.
You might got it. That might be the alter ego. You might be able to do something with that.
I don't know.
Because you can do the rap sing thing too. Like,
no, I didn't actually. That was when I first just discovered like being like, I guess, publicly known. Like, oh, that's Poppy Marzz on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just felt like it was just a good name. I was feeling myself that time in high school, and I was like, I'm be Poppy Marzz or something like that. But we got it. Me and Woo, my manager, was talking. He was like, "Yo, what's your stage name gonna be?" And I was like, Poppy Marzz. He was like, "Yeah, no, we gotta change that." It's like, that's not swaggy. And I'm like, well, at least you're being honest. Okay, cool. I'll take that. And we was like, all right, let's brainstorm for a minute. And then he was like, ooh, we like Marzz.
Right.
We'll keep the name Marzz. I was like, all right, let's make it different, unique. Let's put a little thing on it. Put the 2 Z's instead of the S.
Yeah.
So we came up with Marzz. And I kind of went back and I was like, all right, let me think on it for a few days. And I was like, all right, I'm into astrology. I kind of took that as in the planet Mars. It's red.
Yeah.
You feel me? I kind of put that into myself. I feel like my belly's on fire. I'm always on ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Just fueling. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that, before they found water on there was definitely a unique and different space. You know what I'm saying? I call myself the unicorn, so I feel like that just kind of fit me and my personality. I'm super bubbly, you know what I'm saying? Going out, love being goofy and stuff, so it just fit me. Like Marzz is literally like, you know what I mean?
It's just, it describes you.
Yeah,
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. Talking to Marzz, she has a show here tonight, Songbird. You can get tickets still available?
Yes, sir.
Tickets, okay. Tickets are still available.
Yes, sir.
Maybe able to put a couple people on the guest list, maybe. All right, look. So look, Marzz is hanging out with us. We got this new single, got to talk the new album and more. More Marzz coming up next right here on 93.9 WKYS. We have Marzz in the studio right now. Has a show tonight at Songbird. Please make sure you get out and support. You have this wonderful, I don't know what I would call it, the EP album that you put out, Love Letters.
Yep, Love Letters Deluxe, Love Letters EP.
Okay. Yep. So at first it was an EP, started out with like 6 songs, and now you just dropped it. It's a full 14, project.
15, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
What was the strategy behind that?
It really wasn't a strategy. It was just like, you know, what do I want to put out? Do I want to put out a project? I was like, yeah, like, you know, it's my first EP. I never even like thought about building a project, but we all came together and was like, yo, like, what we thinking? It was like, man, literally most of my songs we already had. I had a couple of songs already prepared, and we went into create, and they was like, all right, let's see what we brainstorming. And it was like, all right, I want to kind of do a concept of like a diary, basically. And they was like, ooh, we can make these songs into basically like a love letter. It was like, ooh, we like that idea. And we literally just came up with it. It was like, these songs is pieces of a diary from my notebooks that I have and my love letters, and literally just putting them into a song and put them into a project and letting it flow, honestly. Like, no story behind it. It's just every song has its own story. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
I think love is one of the most powerful things in the world, and I think it's the one thing that everybody seeks. What's your thoughts on love and relationships?
I feel like love is definitely a complicated thing. It's like, it's a lot of indecisiveness on a lot of things, if we're being honest, you know what I'm saying? And it can be easy, but real love is not easy. And I feel like you can't really even define real love. It's really whatever that person's perspective is, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully it's good intentions, you know what I'm saying? And really just, I don't know, you got to love yourself first before you can even love anybody. And by starting with that, just really, you know, knowing who you are, or learning who you are, and learning what you like, what you don't like, setting certain boundaries, you know what I'm saying? Going into that type of space. And with relationship, I feel like you should be happy within yourself first before you try to make somebody else happy. You know what I'm saying? So really put it in that perspective of making sure that you're happy first, and then you can be able to love somebody. You feel me? So
I love that, man. Marzz right here on 93.9 WKYS. You know, something that love kind of makes me say from time to time is FYM.
Hey, let's go.
Fuck you mean?
Like, baby. Oh, God.
No, but
like
new
that.
single FYM. Can you talk a little bit about, you know, this song and how we got this wonderful song on the project?
All right, so this song is, you know, it's FYM. It's literally fuck you mean. It's just kind of stunting on my ex shorty, you know what I'm saying? Not really caring too much about what she got going on, and really just letting her know that you thought you had me, but you really don't. So it's like, now it's like, a little bit of flavor, like, fuck you mean, I'm good without you. I ain't got no time to be playing no games. Like, it ain't nothing that can defeat me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep fighting regardless of what try to be thrown at me. You know what I'm saying? And just leave it at that. Like, because again, fuck you mean? Like, I'm finna do this. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, for those that haven't heard it, can we run it for the people right now?
Yes, sir. Let's get into it, baby. You about to listen to FYM. Let's get it. Patience, you say, I'm so sick of all of us. I'm done playing your games, I can keep up, I feel safe up. I'm at your way after the temptation of wasting my time on you anyway. Come through, got news, ayy, for you, girl, boo, fuck you. Don't really care what you got to say, got my new vision, got new things moving from the ocean, now fuck you mean.
Hey, that's Fuck You Mean right here on 93.9 WKYS. We had to give you the live version too, baby.
You know,
hey, you can hear that tonight at Songbird. You know what? You this is your first your first headlining tour by
first
yourself?
Headline tour by myself.
You know what's so crazy, because you went on tour with her.
Yep.
her actually kicked off her headlining tour here in DC as well.
That's hard.
That's crazy. And I did her first show at well, it's not there no more, but this pandemic done messed everything up. But it was a spot in DC called what was the name of that joint? Yes, U Street. Yeah, it was on U Street. But yeah, it was so crazy. But now, you know what I'm saying? It's so crazy how that. So what was it like being on tour with her?
Yeah, I'm still on tour, and it's just been a super exciting moment. Like, it's just been crazy. Like, honestly, the energies in all the rooms and all the different venues, it's just been insane. Like, literally, it's so many people. Like, I did my first 2 showed-out shows with her, and I was just, like, so filled with love. I was like, the energy in the room was just crazy. Everybody was literally just vibing out, and we was just having a good time. Like, it was just good energy all around. Like, everybody's night was just made, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody went home and was like, yeah, that was a vibe.
That was a vibe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's been dope.
What's one thing you learned from being on tour with her?
Keep your immune system up, literally. Like, health. Make sure you trying to eat right. It's hard, but literally, like, your health comes first. And I'm going to say for the music part, just go have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so in your head about it. Literally, these people are here to come celebrate and vibe with you. Literally. Like, it's not a talent show. Like, this shit is literally fun. Like, yeah. It's fun. Like, it's just literally being in the moment. Because I'd be mad nervous before I go on, but then as soon as I hit the stage and I see everybody, literally, it's like literally I always look to the left for some reason, and it's just always people cheesing. So I just be like, oh, okay, let's get it. And they like like, okay, let's go.
Nah, that's dope. Yeah. That's dope. As you go on this tour, you know what I'm saying, and looking to connect with people, you know what I'm saying, what's one of the biggest things that you get inspiration from as far from your fan base?
I feel like just seeing people out in the audience, like, you know, honestly, y'all coming out to see me out of your day, like, that means more to me than anything, and we just literally having a moment. Like, it's literally about being in the moment and the energy that we connecting with. That's honestly one of the best feelings, and that's what inspires me to keep going, because it's like, I honestly want to heal people with my voice, so hopefully you get some type of encouragement. You know what I'm saying? You get the love that I'm pouring out, you know what I'm saying? And my intentions is to send nothing but love and positivity to you. So even if I am singing a heartbreak song, you don't get discouraged by it, you get encouraged by it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, embrace that, you know what I'm saying? It's a healing process, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It takes that.
Right.
So don't be discouraged about it.
That's dope. Man, Marzz, you are such a vibe. I do also want to kind of touch on this too, because I know that you've had to have difficult conversations with your parents about you, about you being genuinely you, and I know that being different from their thoughts and beliefs. For somebody that's listening that has to have a difficult conversation with a family member or, you know, somebody that's really close to them, how were you able to do that and break those barriers and move forward?
I really just, like, sat with myself, honestly. Like, it does take a lot of courage, but you have the confidence built inside of you. It's honestly, I say start by daily affirmations, honestly, like speaking to yourself. Speak to yourself in the mirror every day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not even in the mirror every day. You may not remember that, but when you're going on your way to work, just saying, I can do this. I'm loved. I am okay for who I am. I'm me. There's nothing wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Just speak those daily affirmations to yourself and really walk by faith. I don't care what other people think about you. Honestly, it's hard. Again, it's harder to say it than to do it. But if you really want something and you want to break free from that, you literally have to be vulnerable enough to let go of what other people's thinking about you and just go do it. You know what I'm saying? And really just, once you do that, you're going to feel so relieved. And then after that, because it's like a superpower feeling, literally. Like, you breaking those chains off, you breaking those generational curses off, and it just feels so good to feel empowered by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You doing something that you never thought that people say that you'll never be able to do, but look at you doing it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do that shit. It's there. For sure.
I love it, man. Such a vibe. Please get out, support Love Letters right now. You can download it on all streaming platforms. Once again tonight, Songbird. If people want to find you, connect with you, social media, you name it. All I don't even know, NFTs, all these digital things we got going on. And let them know how they can get at you.
You can get at me on Instagram, all socials at Marzz, MARZZ _, Twitter, MARZZ, Snapchat, Everything YouTube, Marzz. I know it, baby. Let's get it.
It is Marzz right here on 93.9 WKYS. Thank you for coming through.
For sure. Thank you for having me. I'll see y'all soon.